Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang. God Squad. It's what it is, man. Look, Cecilia Braekhus looked out of shape. She didn't look like the Cecilia Braekhus that we are all used to seeing. And I remember looking at Cecilia Braekhus in the warm-ups in the dressing room. I remember looking at her on the walkouts to the ring, looking at her while she's getting ready to throw down right seconds before the fight's really finna start. She looked sharp, she looked ripped, she looked in great shape. This fight, it looked like she was just there, just to be there. She didn't look sharp. She didn't look like she was in shape. She looked like she got fatigued too quick in the fight. Like, she didn't look like Cecilia Braekhus. And I think it was because she underestimated her opponent. Congratulations to her. I really feel like that fight could have been a draw because I don't feel like old girl decisively beat Cecilia Braekhus. But at the same time, Cecilia Braekhus didn't really do anything to basically decisively win the fight. So in my personal opinion, I looked at it as a draw. But at the end of the day, the judges called it the way they called it. We have a new welterweight women's champion. So it is what it is. Congratulations to her. You know, I hope she defends the title as many times as she could possibly defend it. You know what I mean? Straight up. But I think if Cecilia Braekhus would have came in the top condition, because she was not in top condition. Cecilia Braekhus was not in top condition. Her opponent was. Her opponent came ready to scrap, but Cecilia didn't come ready to scrap. She didn't come ready for a fight. She just came because she was Cecilia Braekhus, and she was undisputed welterweight champion of the world, and she just came to basically just be there, just to be there. She didn't come to win that fight. I can tell you right now, looking at Cecilia, in my opinion, it didn't look like she came to win the fight. It just looked like she was just there. She just showed up. Because she wasn't in shape. She was still pudgy in the gut. Her arms looked flabby. Like, Cecilia used to always look toned in her fight. She never looked flabby in any shape, form, or fashion. She's always looked sleek, lean, and toned up for her fights. She didn't look like that in this fight. She looked like she'd been eating too much, or she had a poor diet, she didn't take care of herself properly, or she ate cool, but she half-ass trained. Either way, she did not do what was necessary for her to to keep her belt, to maintain. Because, hence, she would have won, her name would have been up there with Joe Louis and all them. You know what I mean? But even still, even though she lost, her name is still, put out there with the greats, with the all-time greats. Because at this point, Cecilia Braekhus is an all-time great. She has over 20 title defenses? It's fucking crazy. So when you got female fighters like Clarissa Shields that give Cecilia Braekhus problems, it's like, look, Clarissa, defend your belt 20 plus times, break Joe Louis's record for title defenses, then you could talk about Cecilia Braekhus. Until then, for real, Clarissa, humble yourself. I like you. I think you're a hell of a female fighter. I really do. But some of these antics you be on, bruh, for real, you a hater for that shit. Cecilia Braekhus did her thing. She was fighting and a champ while you was still trying to win gold medals, my nigga. So you really need to stay humble when it comes to Cecilia Braekhus. Because for real, as far as your career is concerned, you want to get to where she is. You know what I mean? Because at this point, Cecilia Braekhus is a Hall of Fame fighter. Like, Cecilia Braekhus can retire right now, and she will be a Hall of Fame fighter. You are not that right now. Okay? You haven't done anything as a pro to be considered a Hall of Fame fighter. So you need to pump your brakes, kick your feet up, and get you some W's under your belt and get you some title defenses, and then you can talk your shit. Then I'll be with you on that. But right now, bro, shut the fuck up and get you a fight and beat some bitches up before you start talking about Cecilia Braekhus and all that shit. Real shit. But Cecilia, you didn't train properly for the fight. I could tell by how you looked in the fight. You didn't look sharp. You pretty much did the same thing I see David Benavidez doing, which is dropping your hands, dropping them to the waist. Every time you got your punches off, you never brought them right back to your chin. You brought them right to your hip, which is basically fundamental mistakes that you learn early in boxing. You do not, when you throw your shit, you do not throw and drop. You throw and come right back to the chin and protect yourself. And when I see people throwing, especially professionals, when they're throwing and they come back to their waist side, I have an issue with that, and something is going wrong in a training camp, and something is going wrong with their trainers as well, because your trainers is wrong for knowing that, seeing that, and not correcting that. Straight up. So David Benavidez, your trainer, should fix that. Cecilia Braekhus, if you don't retire, your trainers should fix that, or you should fix that, because you should know better. You've been boxing long enough to where you should see that, watch some film on yourself, and say, okay, I need to work on that so I don't do that, make that mistake ever again. But other than that, man, I feel like you still fought a good fight. I think women's boxing should be 3 rounds, and y'all should go 3 12 rounds. 12 3-minute rounds, excuse me, because at the end of the day, you know, I feel that y'all are equal to us, because y'all getting out there and y'all fighting. And that, like what Sergio Mora said, that that 1 minute, that extra minute could make the difference in the fight, because women's fights are so hard to score because it's like 2 rounds going at it. And that extra minute in that round could make all the difference in the outcome of the fight, whether if it ends in a stoppage or just it gives the judge that much more clarity in who's the winner of the fight. But hats off to you ladies. Y'all fought a hell of a fight. Congratulations to Mesquil for winning, for becoming the new undisputed welterweight champ. And she pretty much moved up to take this fight. So salute to you for stepping up and winning. You know, I don't feel you won. I feel like it was a draw. But hey, you got the W. That's all that matters, man. So congratulations to you, man. And many more W's to you in the future. And Cecilia, hope you come back and get some more W's. Hope you come back, win your belts back, whatever it is. We just hope to see you back in the ring again. A lot of us ain't ready to see you go yet. Even though a lot of us don't keep up with women's boxing, we still support you, because you are a fighter and you are a boxer, and we support boxing. So we support all boxers, man. It is what it is. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I hit y'all with some hot shit. Follow me on Instagram at DT_boom. And follow me on Twitter at DBoyWSO. Man, you already know who it is, man. It's your boy, DT3, New Media, Notification Gang. God Squad. What it is, man. One.